I wanted to write this article talking about the anti-Israel activists who shut down the Holland Tunnel, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge, and the Manhattan Bridge. The reason I wanted to write this article is because the people who were stuck in traffic, I saw myself in them. As somebody who's spent years commuting over an hour just to make it to a job that you can barely make ends meet, and just the idea of these leftist activists standing in their way, preventing them from making it to their jobs on time. And who knows what might be the outcome of them not making it to their destination if someone gets hurt because they can't get there. What about the emergency services that are unable to come through? And the residual effects of the continuation of the backed up traffic in an already dense city that already has traffic issues. It changes nothing to stand in front of someone's vehicle. The whole concept is a terrorist act because what they're trying to do is leverage your pain, leverage your civil liberties, your freedom of movement to try and get people within the US government to put some sort of pressure on Israel. That's ultimately the objective. And just like any other terrorist, what they do is they use innocent people to get their political goals accomplished. And that's what they're doing in New York City and in cities around the country. And what really needs to happen is there needs to be stiff penalties. There needs to be a consistent harshness when it comes to this particular behavior, because not only does it put people's lives at risk, but it also robs us of our freedom. And we should be allowed to go where we want, where we please, and you should be allowed to protest anything and everything. And I am someone who is anti-war. I am someone who understands their concerns about the war happening in Gaza. However, this is not it. It's not it to stand in front of someone's way who's just trying to live their life. Also, we can suddenly care about your issue. They know that there is no causation to stand in front of traffic, but that's the point. The point is to make you upset so that maybe politicians will get upset, so that maybe the politicians will put some sort of pressure on Israel to stop what they're doing. We really need to do something about this. Otherwise, it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse soon, and it's going to become more and more frequent. They get arrested, they get released, and they do it again because there is no deterrence to this behavior. The United States needs to do the right thing and needs to make an example of these people because ultimately something negative is going to happen. Someone's going to react in traffic. One of these protesters could get killed or severely hurt because someone had enough. And that's not what we want to happen in this country. So there needs to be repercussions for this type of behavior. And also, America does not negotiate with terrorists. This is a terrorist act.